Hey guys, how you doing? How is your day going? I hope everything is working out for you today. Today is September 28th, 2024, and it's Saturday. It's a beautiful day. It's 84 degree. It's about 29 degrees Celsius. Super warm, blue sky. So many women out there. Went to the beach earlier today, just check it out. Went to the bar area, where all the people are hanging out. Fucking bars are full. It's like, what time is it right now? Like, what is it, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. right now? And people are fucking drinking and, making fools out of themselves. But what I want to talk about today's topic is, recently it's been so many people talk about this. So about these women in nowadays, the mindset of them, and I'm talking specifically women between, let's say, 22 years and 30 years old, 34 years old, in that range, in that age range, right? So what's my, like, I found this really difficult to understand. What the fucks they are expecting and what's their goal and where they want to go. Because I'll tell you something, I came across multiple women like that, where they are like, oh, I'm 22, I'm 25, I'm 27, I need to get this education, I need to get on this OnlyFans shit. Like, I don't even know what that OnlyFans, but to my knowledge, to my understanding, never looked into this, but according to other people, what they say, it's like digitalized prostitution. That's what it is. You show your boobs or whatever, and fucking these retards, these fucking losers pay money for that just to, it's like on a camera or something. So yeah, you flash your boobs and fucking somebody's gonna give you like a fucking $10, $20, $100, maybe $1,000. I don't know what they were like. I don't know how far do you go. Do you show everything, or do you fucking whatever you do, like, and I don't even know. I don't want to know, and I don't know. I don't fucking care, because that's fucking retarded. And the problem here, why these women, the most of these women, not all of them, they always, like, I watched one of these shows, Charlie Kirk was on it, or somebody, I think that was him, and some of these women are saying, oh, this average guy is boring. He works 9-to-5 job and all this, and I'm going after somebody. Basically, she didn't say that, but basically, my understanding, somebody who makes like $400,000 a year or more, or at least like $200,000 a year, and he has like a Ferrari or Lambos or whatever, like, fucking these guys have. I don't care about these cars, to be honest. You can give me like $1 million, just fucking tax-free cash, and I would never buy a fucking, but even, I'm not even talking about Lambos. I would never buy a fucking brand new car. I would buy like fucking 7-year-old, 10-year-old fucking Nissan Altima or something like that, like, or like a nice fucking Dodge Ram 1500 pickup truck. Well, I had one of these, and they're really nice. So basically, what they go after these guys, and somebody like Leonardo DiCaprio, it's in my mind, like, he's not, his girlfriends are between 22 and 25, and once you reach that age, 25, he gets rid of, and he gets another one, and another one, and another one, every 4 years, 3 years, whatever, like, sometimes maybe every fucking week he's swapping out these. And you stupid fucks, like, these women, you think that, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking hook up with Leonardo DiCaprio and I'm set for life. No, that there is a reason why he never gets married. Because he doesn't need to fucking give you anything. He can tell you next day, he says, fuck off, like, I don't like you anymore, you're too old for me. And then that's your lifestyle, and that's where your targets are, your goal. You go towards these fucking guys who made that money, who worked really hard, And all these people, Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't like this fuck. He's a globalist fucking piece of shit. But I like, he worked really hard for his money. You know, he did so much work and he puts so much effort. That's where he's at right now. He's at, not far away from me. He's actually right now. So at this moment, like, he travels a lot. So like, I know, like, I did see him like fucking 3 days ago. So that's what I want to say is that these women don't understand that my experience is that when I got married, I had a kid, and then I went to college to finish off my college, and that's not a problem. It was tough. Oh yeah, it was tough. Like, we had no money. I had to do fucking bunch of cash jobs after school because I had like fucking 4 years or 5 years in college. I did like fucking cash jobs. Finished my classes. Went to fucking do some fucking. I was painting people's kitchens. I was tiling bathrooms. I was doing plumbing and gas and fucking hanging doors, building fucking barns and sheds, and like I installing windows and whatever I could make enough money so I can pay, I can feed my family. So that's that. And we were like in our early 20s, mid 20s, in that range, right? And we had nothing. We were renting one little fucking like, what do you call them? Like, somebody owns an acreage, has a fucking nice $5 million house, and they build little shed to rent it out for somebody else, like a little small, like one little kitchen and one little bedroom and cold showers and all that shit. So, and plus you have to pay money for electricity extra on the top of your rent because they're feeding this fucking little house off the generator, whatever. So whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like, and we built. My wife and I, we worked really hard to buy this like fucking Dodge Ram 1500. You know, it's not like we're not fucking millionaires. We're not even close to that. At some point, I was, so before COVID, I was like really close to be a very wealthy guy. But like, it's a different story about this. I'm just talking about these women. What do you expect? Like, would you better prefer to start from the scratch when you're 22, meet the guy, he's like probably 25, 24, whatever, maybe his same age, and build all of it together, have a kid, and don't look, oh my God, I'm not secure, and I don't have education, I don't have a good job, I'm making only like fucking $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year, and I don't know how am I gonna support my kid and all this. You know what, I figured this out. I did support my kids. My kids are like fucking teenagers, like 17-year-olds. Right? It was hard. But then now I'm in my 40s. I don't need to worry about that. I have a beautiful wife. My kids are grown up, and I can start making money. Now I can go after everything. And I don't regret anything I did in my life. Nothing, not a single thing. I could be waiting out for a couple of years, like maybe 10, 15 years before I build my house or something, and then have a kid. But then now I would be in my 40s and I would be fucking stuck in this house with a fucking, I don't know, 3 months old babies, these toddlers, right? I'm in my 40s. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done with that. And these women who are waiting out for so many years and going after these Leonardo DiCaprio guys, and when you're like 30, 35, and you're 40, and you're still doing that, you're done. Your biological clock is ticking out. You understand that? For men, it's slightly different. Like, we can have kids like when we are like 50s and 60s. Like, for example, let's look at Melania Trump and Donald Trump, right? They had Barron. When was that? Donald was, I think he was in his 50s, give or take, right? Because Barron's like 18 right now, and Donald is like, I believe, in his late 70s. So, but like, do you understand that? And then again, like, do you really want to wait till the last bit, and then you got this 70 or 80-year-old man, and then your kids are like, by the time he's 20, the guy's dead. He's like 100 years old, and you're still in your 50s or maybe 60s. Do you want that? Or do you wanna live your life together with this guy? You met him like when he was 22, 25, and you were the same age more or less, right? And you build all that. And maybe you know, the happiness is not in the money. The happiness is that when you hit your 40, you got your kids schooled, homeschooled, do whatever you want to do, fucking all these birthday parties, all these Christmas, and you're like, all these OnlyFans and all these fucking stupid fucks are, oh my god, I live my life, I'm making like 100,000 a year, 150,000 a year, I can travel, I can move around, like, and I can date like in every single city, different guy, like, that's disgusting. Do you want to keep doing this? And then when you're like in the 40s and 45, maybe 50, you know what? You can't get the fucking guy to go out for a dinner. I'm not even talking about dating. You know, because all these guys, like, and guys are hard-working guys. Like, I'll tell you my experience, what I did. You know, when I had my kid, I was fucking broke as fuck. I had like a fucking 20-year-old car. I need new tires. I couldn't afford new tires. But I worked like fucking crazy, 16 hours a day, just to make sure my family gets enough food, my kids are fed, and my kids are schooled, homeschooled, or whatever, it doesn't matter. And my kid like needed motorbike, and I like when he was like 6 or 7 or 8 years old, I don't remember exactly. And I says, okay, to my wife, this fucking little thing is like a 50cc, like a small, like a fucking two-stroke motorbike was like $300. And I said, that's fucking. That's not bad, but it's still, for us, it's not cheap, right? And my wife says, fucking, let's fucking buy one. We'll figure it out down the road. I had to do extra work for that. You know, I had to fucking, because like I spent that money, then I was like, my fucking payments came up, like my rent came up and my utilities came up, and I said like, fuck, I really need that $300 like now. But I figured out, I went for a cash job and I made that in a fucking single Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, and that's that. Like, if you want to wait out and then don't fucking moan, oh my god, I'm in my 40s, I cannot find a boyfriend. Like, you know how funny that sounds when you're in 40s and you're dating and you're trying to find, it's not funny for people if you divorce. You know, you had your family, you have your kids, and you just divorce. It can happen to anyone. And then you're looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend, dating or something. That's slightly different. But when you never had a boyfriend, never had a fucking kids or wife, or in this case, I mean husband, and you're in your 40s, you're still fucking dating around, like you're driving and you're doing these OnlyFans, even in your 40s. And, don't get me wrong, women in 40s fucking look gorgeous, awesome. But for people who pay money to when you're showing your tits on a fucking breast on these internet on OnlyFans, on that, these younger kids, like these 20, 25-year-olds, like 30-year-olds, like, they will always prefer someone younger. That's my thought. I don't know, maybe nowadays these fucking guys, 22-year-olds, they want to see these 40-year-olds mamas, like on these internet fucking shit. I don't know. But like when I grew up, I always wanted my wife to be same age, maybe a year, maybe 2 years younger. That's it. That's my take on it. I was always like that. I was never interested in 40-year-olds. I was never even interested in 30-year-olds. But at the same time, the reason why I chose in my age gap, like let's say a year plus minus of 1 year, because I thought the younger women, like these 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds back in the day, they're stupid. They know education, they know knowledge, they know life experience. They don't want to work and all that shit. That was my take on it. So I said to myself, I need someone who is in the same mindset, but not fucking super young. Because I can't, at that time, like that was perfect for me. Nowadays, I don't even understand how can you date. Like if you're like, let's say 40-year-old, like 37-year-old, how can you date like a 22-year-old girl if you're a man? Do you understand that she does not have that same value what you have in your life? She doesn't understand how hard it is to work and to make some money and pay the bills, and end up like with the mortgage and car payments and all that shit, like and kids and family. They don't see that value. They don't have that experience, and they're a bit, I'm saying they're stupid, but they're not stupid. It's all about work, life experience.